republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
What is one thing you can take away from this morning advisory?
Well, we learned a lot about what it was like joining middle school at the beginning of the school year, and I thought it was really great to be able to discuss that and express what we felt about that.
I feel like we got a lot closer to each other because we were openly discussing about how we felt at the beginning of the year and how we felt last year and stuff.
And we were able to tell everyone else how we felt so that we could kind of connect with each other and connect with other people's experiences.
Some of those might be things you've never shared with anyone. We're going to be watching a short video. After we watch the video, we'll be having some questions and opportunity for you to respond.
A couple years ago, I had bullied a kid.
And we started getting really mad at each other. We started having fights a lot.
Because my friends are like, come on, bro, you gonna take that?
He wanted this girl to feel bad about herself.
I think the most difficult part was I don't think anyone wanted to truly hurt her.
I think that bullying has evolved.
If you have a phone, you have social media, nothing is private anymore.
Being different can be bad at middle school because it's easier for people to pick on you.
There were a lot of things that came up in that video. Just wondering what might have come up for some of you in watching that.
In middle school, most of the time you're trying to find out who you really are.
People don't feel safe because they know that they might get in trouble, and the teachers haven't seen that because it happens during passing periods. So if someone doesn't address that, then no one knows about it.
I've learned that if I just say, when I've talked to the person, they've always been nice to me, and I almost kind of realize that what they're doing isn't nice to others.
It's kind of a good experience sometimes, to make a mistake because you learn from that. So I'm glad that it happened because I learned from it and I came out of it with a good friend.
I'd like school to be a more accepting place.
I'd like middle school to be less judgmental.
If I could say something to a teacher, I would tell them that it's not all about just being a good teacher, it's about connecting with the students.
I would ask them to really connect with the students so they can help us through hard times.
Be more understanding of your students and what they're going through, because middle school is a time of change.
What's good, Ingleside? It's Taco Tuesday. You know that's also National Lemonade Day? I sure could use a glass.
Yeah, it sure is scorching. How hot is it exactly?
I don't know. Let's go to weather with Nola to find out.
Today the high is going to be 114 and the humidity's at 11%. So yeah, it's going to be pretty hot and horrible, just like always. But a glass of lemonade sounds great. Back to you, anchors.
In case you forgot from last week, a farmer's market is coming to Arcadia in September.
That's awesome, and it's coming just in time to get healthy for all of the fall sports. Speaking of sports, let's go to sports news with Jake.
What's up, Ingleside? A reminder that the Tier 1 Festival will be Saturday, September 7th. Times and locations will be announced later. This Friday is Arcadia Titans' first official game against Coronado at Coronado. Also, did you know a cow only has a 1 in 17,420,000 chance to make it to the Super Bowl as a football? Bye, Ingleside.
I can't wait for football season. Don't you just love sitting on the bleachers holding some good old-fashioned nachos covered in plastic cheese? I mean, any food is food, right?
This is Arizona Cooking. Today we'll be making a scrambled egg. Alright, so step one, we're going to be putting the egg in the hot pan. First.
That looks good.
Alright, step three, we're going to wait for it. And it's taking too long, I'm just going to put in the foil. Hold up.
You guys heard about the vandalism at Arcadia High School. Just 4 days before students were supposed to go back to school, a couple of ding-dongs decided to vandalize the front office.
Hey, well, at least they got a couple of days off of school.
Speaking of, are you guys pumped about half day? Well, I sure am. What are you going to do with your free time, Vince?
I'm probably going to sleep. This school year has been really cutting down on my sleep schedule so far.
Ha! Wait till you're in 8th grade.
Bye, Ingleside!
You chewing on your ID?
Yeah, I was.
You were? Did you just come out the bathroom? Did you not wash your hands?
Please hang up and try again.